Hey guys, Jen Space here. Um, Today, I guess we'll be talking about haunted houses since um, yesterday was Halloween and everything. We're not quite over that yet, but a little background on haunted houses on my part. I've been going to haunted houses ever since I was little, and I was always a fan of them. Not always, but always went to them. It, because my mom and my sister always made me go, and so I eventually went on according to them. There are some haunted houses I would recommend and some I wouldn't, but I'm not going into that. Um, in Germany, when I lived there, we went in a few haunted houses, and it was really cool. In Frankfurt and Kaiser, um, like some haunted houses there, actually, like you would get in a ride and you would go around, and um, like one would accidentally touch you, but they wouldn't get in that much trouble about it, and it happened often. So I guess touching is actually a rule that they don't apply there. So that's really cool. Okay, so a little later, actually last year, I worked in a haunted house called JC's Haunted House. Very, very awesome, and one of the ones I would personally love to work at again. I haven't really been through JC's that often. I've done it a few years ago, and I thought it was pretty good then. But I guess you're just gonna have to comment and see for yourself if it's really good now. But here are a few things that'll make an effective haunted house. One, darkness, of course, naturally. Um, so the person would be, kind of creeped out. They wouldn't really get a sense of where they're going, so you're gonna have to have a lot of people trying to direct where they need to go. Two, another thing that you would need is masks. People in masks. Yes. Not plastic people, not all of that. You can't have like it's not fun when you have a room full of fake people. There's nothing popping out at you, especially when it's animatronics. It's better for the sphere to actually be in person. Another thing, mazes are always a good one. It gives you a really good opportunity to go out and try to find your way out, which usually makes the person really, really scared since there are people coming on either side from below or even above you, jumping down trying to get you. Things that don't make an effective haunted house is one when everyone is doing their own thing. That doesn't work. You gotta be doing something as a team and then individually. Like if you have a distraction of one person, that's okay. But if everybody else is trying to make a distraction and a group of people isn't coming up, or like maybe just two people or one person isn't coming up to the group that's walking by, then it's absolutely nothing. So avoid that. A lot of people have a hard time trying to make the appropriate sound to come out of their voice or their mouth or throat. Um, Practice. For sure practice. You don't want to try for your first time to make that sound when the first group comes by. That is completely embarrassing. Trust me, I know. Another thing is that I guess kind of vice versa. But the first thing I said that doesn't make an effective team or for a haunted house is everyone trying to go at the group at the same time. It barricades where the people are walking. It's not that much of a shocker, so it's definitely something that you should also try to avoid. Um, there's that. people who are actually walking through haunted houses, you should really try to be polite in a sense of don't walk up to them and roar in their face. Don't punch them. Most of you have the common courtesy not to do that. Don't yell at them and uh, actually get scared, because that's the point of a haunted house, is to be scared and have that thrill. If you don't have that, or just like even a small jump would work. If you don't have that, then just slightly impolite, I think, because for working in a haunted house for a month or so, for almost every single night that they were open, it felt like a failure to me whenever a person would just walk by and just stare at you, or like laugh at you or something. Like, laughing can be okay at times. Really depends who it is and who's doing it. If a kid is really, really scared and they just start laughing, then I guess they're doing a job well done. But if it's like an adult male or female that is just laughing because I'm not sure, it's, and I know I do that sometimes, and I'm kind of being a hypocrite right now about that, but it's just a little polite common courtesy to do so. And tips: always be aware that chainsaw. Um, there will pretty much always be a chainsaw in every single haunted house you go to. Two, even if you get scared, do not touch the monsters. Do not touch anything in the room unless it's a thing hanging down from the ceiling and you have to move it out of the way. And that's okay. Three, follow the directions that the attendants give you. Don't get lost. It's a world of, it's really scary, and where you get monsters all over you and you don't know where to go. It's just really confusing, especially when you're lost with your friends. It's not a fun time. Um, Another tip is go with a friend. Don't go alone. Family, friend, date, either way, it's a whole lot better than just going all by yourself. And yeah, that's haunted house. So I hope you guys had fun in Halloween, and please post below on what your haunted house experiences were like, and if any of these tips helped you. So check you later. Bye.